What's up, Pisces? Welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. Today we're going to be doing a timeless message from Tarot and Oracle for you. It's going to be about love, life, money. We'll see what kind of message comes out for you today. I just dropped a video for you actually, but I really wanted to just hang out with my Pisces tribe today outside and with the animals. So we're going to start with this Oracle deck. You're probably familiar with it if you've been to my channel. It's the Mudra deck. Comes with a hand gesture to physically empower the message. I want to share with you that in your pre-shuffle, the card of freedom came out. And prior to that, the words, "there are no do-overs," came to my mind while I was meditating about you. I don't know what that means, just sharing it. We'll see where this is going. If you have never been in my channel before, thank you so much for giving it a try to see if it's a fit. Join the family if you'd like. Hit the subscribe button. You can always unsubscribe if you think I'm crap later. Please hit the like button. And if you'd like for me to pray for you, say hi in the comments section. All Pisces and cross watchers are welcome to join. We just pray for each other, send each other good vibes, rebel with kindness. Whew. All right, so we start with curiosity. Burst the chains. I am a child of the sun. I accept the shadows and enjoy the sunny side of life. This mudra in the physical body, it fortifies the liver, It fortifies the liver and the vegetative nervous system. It helps one compose themselves and awakens anticipation. And this is how you do the mudra. It's a kind of a funky one. You tuck down your middle finger and you touch your thumb with your ring finger like that. All right, curiosity. Burst the chains. That's got Page of Pentacles all over it. Page of Cups all over it. All right, you guys, so we're going to get into tarot. What's coming towards Pisces at the time of viewing this? You know what I like about doing tarot readings outside? I mean, there is the occasional plane or really loud bird. There's a little dude over here. He's got to be probably that big, and he is so loud. I mean, everybody in this forest knows about that little dude. But major points if somebody recognizes the bird call and can tell us what bird it is. But I'm kind of a bird idiot. But what I like about doing tarot out here is that I have to kind of submit to the elements, let go of control. You know, when I'm indoors, when I'm in the room, there's so much I have control over. And I'm mentioning this not just to share my own stuff. It's because I think that it pertains to this reading somehow, because it's really like glowing right now. I'm noticing, you know, the bugs that crawl over my feet and the harmless bee doing his work over here and getting pollen and you know, the loud ass bird and a diesel truck in the background or something. It's like, just like go with it, go with the flow. I don't know why it's funny. I think I'm realizing how much control I try to have of things. How about you? How are you doing in that department today? All right, so for Pisces, God, I love you guys. We're so awesome. Pisces, you too, cross watchers. What's coming towards Pisces? We start with two cards, okay? One's clarifying the other. We read them how they fly, and these ones flew upside down. They're great cards to get upside down, but they're interesting. So already we've got a storyline coming up with a Five of Wands. This came out upside down, and I'm sorry that I'm so far away, but if you can zoom in on that, this is just what it looks like, right? This is fighting, it's conflict, but when it's upside down, this is a sense of cutting one's ties, cutting one's losses, not wanting to fight anymore, not wanting to exert the energy. Oh my God. And there's this real solid energy of Queen of Swords upside down. Now, she is a no BS energy, okay? So this is you, Pisces, either embracing the energy of the Queen of Swords upside down or somebody else in your midst. I have a feeling it might be you. Just solidly putting down boundaries and not wanting to put energy into arguing or fighting or conflict, whatever it is that might be shaping your world. Let's talk a little bit more about this. So, for Pisces, at the time of viewing this, what do they need to know? When the Queen of Swords comes out, I mean, results happen. But here's the thing also, when she comes out upside down, she can have a sharp tongue. It's like nobody's going to be crossing her. So it's somebody coming out with a sharp tongue to end things. We have a Moon card. We've got the 10 of Wands, and we've got the Empress. I need clarity before I say anything. I need clarity. Get some sticks attached to your tarot. What's this 10 of Wands in reverse? I'll tell you what this is in a sec. Yeah, man, this is over and over and over again. That's why Queen of Swords is coming out. You know that saying, like, it ain't over till the fat lady sings? Queen of Swords has this energy in your reading is like, you know what? This is just going to keep dragging on until I say it's over. And I say that because we have the 10 of Wands with the 8 of Pentacles. When these two come out together, Pisces, this is spinning your wheels, getting no results. This is like not being able to close a chapter. This is like the worst kind of never-ending story, right? Like this is something that we have all experienced that, right? In life where we're like, wow, this is just going to keep on going on and on until I just simply say it's done. Because there's a boundary that you're putting down. If you are the one embracing the energy of the Queen of Swords, then boo, it is you who is saying, all right, looks like no one's gonna be buttoning this up. I'm gonna button it up. Like, you are calling the shots. And Pisces, you're pretty go with the flow energy. Like that, Pisces really appreciates when they're reminded, when it's safe to go with the flow. It's in our nature. We are the freaking fish, right? But when we have to like, when we have to add like, I'm thinking of a square versus a circle, right? It's natural for us to go within the circle. Like, and I'm saying that because there's no hard lines, right? That's the beauty of a Pisces, is that they can see the gray area in life. But when they have to hit up against hard edges and they have to create those edges in life, those boundaries in life, Pisces can do it for sure. But do they appreciate it? Not so much. You know, because it interrupts that flow. It interrupts the natural flow of things. And right now it's uncomfortable as it is. It's already uncomfortable. This is a chapter that needs to close. At least Pisces, you're feeling like it does, because it's not evolving and it's not closing. So what needs to happen? Pisces has got to create the hard angles. Pisces has got to create it, most likely verbally, with the Queen of Swords here. Now, this is all connected to the moon energy. This is your energy. The moon, it is embracive of Piscean energy, the subconscious. So pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to that thought that keeps on poking through all the other thoughts, you know? It's a great time to pause the video if you're at home or if you're in a convenient location and journal, like write down the things that are popping up in your mind throughout this reading, because it's a collaboration, right? So the moon also talks about things that have not been revealed yet. It talks about fears as well. So I think Pisces, for these cards to come out together, I think this is now intuition that's like, okay, we don't need to wait for the proof. What are you feeling? Is this you wasting your time? Is this you wasting your effort? How much energy do you want to put towards this chafing, this conflict? And what is it costing you? We have the Empress. This is total abundance, and I want to talk about her because this is a switch up. Total switch up in your energy. Where is it? Where are my cards? There they are. What's this Empress card, please, for my Pisces? Wow, the strength. This is believing beyond a shadow of a doubt. When you least feel it, I'm going to put these right here. When you least feel it, using that strength, believing in the abundance that lies. So let me give you a couple of real world examples. You're all going through different things, Pisces, but the energy is the same. So this is, despite this spin cycle that you've been in, believing that there is this flow, that there's a natural, abundant, beautiful direction that if you're concerned about a relationship, that you can find in a relationship. If you're concerned about work and flow financially, that you can find effortlessly with work, with your flow there. So this is that muscle, the strength card. You're getting a chance to exercise that muscle. And so this is kind of, when they say it takes more muscles to frown than it takes to smile, or they say things like, smile and you'll feel better. Even if you don't feel like it, smile and you'll feel better. This is that muscle within all of us that is like, I know you're feeling the spin cycle. You are still in the spin cycle and you have to use those hard angles, I'm sorry, Pisces, to create the ending, or because it's just going to keep drawing on and on. But you don't have to do it in an abysmal, uninspired light. How about you make something from nothing? How about you use your imagination? How about you, whether it's putting on some music or dancing or forcing yourself to smile when you don't always feel like it, but it will come. If you build it, it will come, or whatever, they will come. It's the Field of Dreams message for you, Pisces. But there is some truth there. It's this heavy lifting that you're doing with a muscle that's always been there with the strength card. But it's believing in abundance that it lies right behind those clouds for you. And this is actually a beautiful message. I use clouds as an analogy, but it's not in a dreary way at all. It's just that, like, right now you have to believe in what you can't see just yet. You don't have the proof visually in front of you. And that's why the moon card is coming up, right? So, I think that the Pisces, if you're still with me, the Pisces this is resonating with, you've been in this stagnant place for a while. And, we could sit back and we could be asking ourselves, well, what were you waiting for? What would have been the signs or the indications that it was moving out of that place? But I think it would be wasted. That would be wasted time. Where I'd like to go is, what's beyond those clouds? What is this abundance? What is this muscle lifting up with the Empress? Because this is attraction. This is, don't underestimate something small that could grow so large, whether it's a business or incredibly attractive to somebody who sees you and you don't even realize that they see you, and they're going to come out of nowhere. So let's see where this Empress is leading you. All right. So believe in it before you see it, type of thing. Pisces, what is this Empress? Okay, that's further message. One sec, bear with me. I'm really talking to some Pisces here. What is this turned over? Yeah, the anxiety card. I've been really talking to some Pisces here that, like, you've stretched all parts of your imagination to try to find a solution here where it wasn't ever your solution to find. This was somebody else's solution to find. You've used your imagination, you've used sheer will, you've tried to heal. We've got all these elements of, like, different approaches, I feel. Using the Hierophant upside down, we have unorthodox approaches. Well, maybe if I just changed my life this way, or if I looked at it this way. Even though, in truth, you wouldn't be very comfortable doing that. But you're flexible. You're all about flow, right? So you're looking naturally. You're looking for, like, oh, well, maybe I just need to look at this at a different angle, or and I need to flow in a different direction. This is of course sidestepping the Queen of Swords. This is before the Queen of Swords has come in to give some hard right angles to a situation that naturally Pisces would have wanted to flow into. Okay, you've used your imagination and, like, kind of that sense of a magic, that Pisces can illuminate a situation with, like, oh, well, we could try it this way. But we have a Two of Cups upside down. This is just a misalignment. This looks like it could have something to do with somebody. Definitely for anybody who's in a relationship this is resonating with, this is definitely a partnership energy coming through. But this is a misalignment of energy, and it doesn't necessarily mean anybody is a bad guy. But Pisces, you have beaten your head up against a wall with this one, and you're tired. You've even tried, like, maybe looking at yourself, like, maybe we need to heal. Maybe I need to heal. What could I change in myself to make this easier? But what came out upright is the Four of Wands. And this is really, at the end of the day, it's about what can you rely on, what is stable, what comes naturally, what is effortless. That is your truth. So if you look at like what keeps on coming up, sometimes it's funny because the human psyche, like it's like unlocking our psyche. And that's what tarot is sometimes about. And so if you come at this from the back door, you could ask yourself, what thoughts, patterns are always coming up these days? Like if I look yesterday and the day before, what was I thinking about? What popped up a lot for me? Or you can look at it from the perspective of like, when I watch tarot readings, what am I hoping they're going to say? What are my favorite kind of tarot readings? That's showing you something. That's something you need. That's something you need in your life and you're looking for. And so I like the back door to a message because it reveals a lot more about our process and our psyche. Let's get some more about this. What is this abundance? You're getting back into tune with your High Priestess energy, ruled by Pisces. High Priestess, you know, she's got this moon right here. And the moon in tarot is always representing intuition. So you're getting back in alignment with yourself and your intuition and what's stable and what's reliable in your life. And as you do this, it's going to shed a fresh light on all the work you've been putting into something that was never going to line up anyway, because it takes two to tango, as my grandma would say, because there's another energy that you can't control. That's why I knew I was saying that message about being outside and you can't control the bugs crawling on me or the loud little dude over there. That's why it came up for me. So it's really about you. There are elements you cannot control, and it's like you've always known it, Pisces, but you're finally willing to accept it. Pisces, you're really powerful in life. You are naturally an influencer, even if you don't want to be. And you influence in such a non-aggressive, beautiful way. It's kind of like by example, you know. A lot of Pisces, I know we can be fierce, but we have a deep, gentle side that people can sense. It's when we listen to them. It's when we reach out with something kind. It's in the way we move through our lives. We're used to influencing people. We can forget sometimes that we don't have control, as much control as we want. Damn it. So what can you do with that? Well, you have power. You have power. With the Queen of Swords, you have the power to separate yourself. You have the power to state boundaries. You have the power to speak your mind and be very real with your truth. You have the power to step away. You don't have to wait for somebody else to create those angles. You don't have to work with anybody here. You can simply say, I'm tired. And it doesn't mean, I don't see the Ten of Swords here. I don't see even the World card. I don't see any of the ending cards. I don't see the Death card. It doesn't mean that whatever this is that you've been invested in has to go away forever. No, actually, the biggest message about your whole reading, Pisces, is acceptance. Acceptance of your voice, acceptance of your truth, and acceptance of what you can do, even if it's uncomfortable, making those hard right angles in a situation that you would like to flow. But you have that power. And I hope that is helpful. I love you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.